guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I'm going to get into some more diamond rank grind. And as you can see, we're at 3338, which means 62 rank points outside of diamond 1 on our way back to champion this season. Dude, almost 3 days left. I'm at a little over 2 million power because I've been delegating extra, creating new scholarship accounts. As always, if you're interested in becoming one of my scholars, send me a DM on Discord. I'm looking specifically and first for all the people who support my YouTube channel at various levels, and then second, people who are within the Time and Attention Guild already, supporting me through being a part of that ecosystem. If that's interesting, send me a DM. If you want to join Time and Attention, you can. Now is a good time. We're actually recruiting. So first and foremost, you need to be an intern. In order to be an intern, one of the ways you can be one is by supporting my YouTube channel, silver or better. And if you've never done that before, you would log into YouTube and you would go to my channel and you would find the community page, and there's a join button, and there's various tiers. Silver or higher, you will become an intern. You just need to Discord. You need to message me in Discord. Hey, I joined at silver, and I will promote you. Okay, so if you're interested, if you want to be in a guild, now is maybe an interesting time. We created Time and Attention 4, so there's like about 10 new spots. Okay, let's get into the grind. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne Cunningham, and I go by Dwayne. I go by Infidel 1258, but you can just call me 12. And we cover Splinterlands all day, every day, because this game has changed my life, and I think it can change yours. One of the ways that it changes, that it offers you something financially is by giving you rewards for playing the game. You get cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens. They're yours to keep or sell or rent even. And that can be meaningful over a long time horizon. Wow, 3 million power. Okay, so the Untamed. So he got 1,000 packs of Untamed, I think. I feel like I should have got the Untamed. I only bought 700 packs. Oh well. And Medica Headhunter is so amazing. He likes archery. Got 4 archery monsters there. It can't be green, so I don't need to worry about it. Most of his power seems like it's in green. He's got 3 different summoners with green. But with 3 million power, he's got a good team with everything. Yeah. Okay. And look, for 12 mana, it's hard to tell what he's going to pick, right? Because he can't pick green. I only have 1 sample to select from. That looks like he's got a good amount of magic. I don't really see him playing any one of those monsters by itself. The Little Leagues in particular, right? So, and the flight is important. Huh. I think it might make sense for me to go. Oh, I can't do little. I can't do. I think it might make sense for me to try a magic play. Now, here's the problem. I'm thinking Dr. Blight, but if I play Dr. Blight, I'm going to run into. He's going to die from the flight, the lack of flight. But maybe that's okay. Crypt Beetle might have enough strength to hold out. He also has shield. The other question is maybe just instead of Crypt Beetle, I just go like a bunch of 1-cost monsters, giving the Dr. Blight that much more life. Right? You see what I'm like? It's really, I'm just wanting to give the Dr. Blight more things to leech off of. But as it stands, the Creeping Ooze can go like this, and I can. Now, what's going to be better? Creeping Ooze might be weaken, and maybe the curve. Yeah, let's give that a shot. So I got the. Let's see if that works. So I've got double weaken, right? I've got my summoner giving 1 weaken. I've got my priest doing another weaken. This is a play that I'm seeing a lot more often lately. But mind you, they usually do it. They add other things, but this is going to be really interesting because look, low hit points. I'm going to do double weaken to the pixie, and then she has flight, so she's not going to die. She's not going to die from the earthquake, but she's going to only have 1 hit point after my slime ball dies. I think we're fine. I think we're going to be just fine because the Dr. Blight's going to be persistent due to scavenge. Watch. I think we're going to be fine. And he doesn't have cleanse either. Plus the healer is going to die from the earthquake. Surprisingly, the Dr. Blight will live longer than the healer, I believe. Look at the double weaken. A level 8 Crystal Wolf down to nice affliction right away. Crystal Wolf maxed out 5 hit points. One more redemption would have been really interesting. That's what I see people do. It's like double redemption, double weaken. And look, so far we're just fine. Now it would be best if, okay, a poison would have been really helpful there. Oh, okay, I forgot about the earthquake. Yeah, we're good. Dr. Blight, one of the best cards. I mean, super expensive. I know, it's ridiculous. You probably can't afford it, but what a card. We're on a little 3-game win streak. Let's get up into Diamond 1. We'll play for about 20 minutes. Game doesn't take very much of your day. If you're interested in getting into blockchain and you haven't already and you're watching this for the first time, this game is one where you can spend 20 minutes or 30 minutes a day playing a video game, have some fun, and you can earn DEC, you can earn daily loot chests, season loot chests, all of which are going to be trivial at first, but they're going to snowball and be meaningful over a long time horizon. Wow. I see Angst Gegner a lot. You know, he's practically my nemesis. No offense, Angst. You and me brawl a lot, my dude. Okay, so look. Low mana, no melee. Light is important. That makes me think, you know, you got to get a magic monster that is like a carry card, like maybe an Oceanus. Yeah, that might be the play here. And if I went to Oceanus, I could get the Albatross to be the heal in the background. I think I would have one more mana. That's probably the play. But here's the deal. Okay. Oceanus is 8 mana points, I think. Question is, do you go Kelia for the speed and the armor, which is not super important but is potentially helpful? Or do you, for instance, go Quixodevious because I can then nerf my opponent's attack? Because remember, you can't use melee, so nerfing the archery is like a 1 in 2 chance, 50% opportunity to probably neutralize part of his attack. No, I know I'm not that way because I do think at the end of the day he's going to pick a magic monster. No, we're going to go. We are going to go. Because Quix gives a speed bonus, right? By nerfing his opponent. That's important for Oceanus. And then Quix is the same cost as Kelia. And then Quix enables dragon monsters, which I was thinking Naga Assassin, but I need to, which is going to be better. The swiftness from the Naga Assassin is going to help me insofar as it makes Oceanus that much more evasive. Pixie could be an interesting choice. Triage, ooh, this could be really helpful. But I don't have a heal, never mind. I could bring Albatross. Oh, I'm torn. I'm really torn. Gotta go. I gotta decide. No, he doesn't have flight. He doesn't have flight. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Go. If I had another second, I would have dropped in my 0 cost, maybe chicken or even the Fiend. But the Magic Reflect is obviously a problem for me. But he didn't bring a heal, and I did bring a heal. I would really like to get a backfire off here. That would be really huge. If I could end up killing this guy through backfire, that could be really pivotal. It's nice that the Quicks really ended up happening or being relevant. Okay. So far, so good. It's working just as I imagined and hoped. Yeah. Perfect. So I decided to go quicks because, again, I didn't fully explain that, but there was a speed bonus, right? Because Tarsa gives you or Kelia Grundle gives you a speed bonus, but so does quicks in that he nerfs your opponent. So that's still the +1 speed for my team. And then I thought, well, the one armor that Kelia would have offered is interesting, but I was expecting my opponent to do a magic, so that the armor is not so relevant. But what about this? What about the negative archery? Well, like I said, there was a 50% chance he was going to play archers. So if he did, then there was more. Then the quicks was going to move the needle bigger than the one armor would have. And then lastly, the dragon. I finalized quicks as opposed to the blue water summoner because I wanted to introduce some dragon options, because I was thinking Naga Assassin. Ultimately, I went with Albatross, and that was the right choice. So I didn't need to have chosen quicks, but just wanting to be able to see those dragon cards and think that through was the final, the thing that pushed it over the edge there for me. We're now into Diamond 1, I mean. Play for about 10 more minutes, probably 2 more matches. Look at my DEC. I'm down to 300,000 DEC. Today I bought a new Alpha Dragon monster for $1,000. It was an Alpha Lightning Dragon for $9.99, and this was cheaper than the beta equivalent. Which to me, I'm always looking at that. Is the Alpha cheaper than the beta? That's a big and very interesting use case. I didn't have this card at the highest level. I have it at level 3, which is why I listed one immediately. After I bought this one, which is level 4, I listed my level 3 for 800. If it sells, great. If it doesn't, I'm happy to keep it. This is a expensive card, but the rental cost for this card is something like, I think it was 140. It was around 100 DEC per day. I've got a battle, otherwise I would quickly show you that, but I crunched the numbers on how much I could make per year renting it, and I could make $125 or something holding that card, renting it. So kind of hard to say no to an amazing asset that you're going to use that can generate rental revenue in that way. Okay, so I got to be quick here. So archery can go in the first position. So I like, whenever I have this many hit points, I like doing something that I showed you already yesterday with the Magic Reflect. So let's think about this. So we're going to do Magic Reflect with the Amplify, Almo Cambio, Cornelius, and then I want to focus on speed. Whatever sort of speed buffs I can add. This is an interesting choice. Might be one of the things I do here. I definitely want Adelaide for the swiftness and also the resurrect. Now, blind is really helpful, plus the triage. But I wish okay. I think I might go. Oh yeah, I need the Dax. I almost forgot him. So I do have the blind. This is good. I've got a slow. I've got a squiff. Oh, he's got kitty, so he's gonna land all his shots. That's kind of a problem. But at least I've got the amplify, so when he lands his shots, I'm gonna hit him hard. Now this is a real problem because they're going to be faster than me because he has kitty speed. I have kitty speed. I have slow. Blind is irrelevant. Yeah, I don't know how I win this one. In fact, I'm certain I'm going to lose. These guys are too problematic to me. And yeah. But does he have any weaken? does have one weakened, so he's gonna kill my. Do I have any strengthen? I do have one strengthen. Okay, so it's gonna take 2 hits from his sneak attackers to kill my Gloridax, which is just means that my Gloridax is being a distraction for the first round. In the meantime, I'm hoping that Dax lives long enough to allow Blight to kill himself on me. Now, he should be doing 2 back to himself. No, I don't think he's gonna. Nope. Yeah, we're done. We're not doing a ton of DPS. We don't have. Oh, I didn't expect that. Dragon first? That's almost better somehow. Gonna let Dax live longer, but yeah, no, we're hooped. Yeah. The Alamo Cambio is interesting when you can be evasive against your enemy. But I built my team entirely based upon I'm going to be evasive. And I didn't anticipate the cat. And that's why, you know, at the end of the day, his opportunity attack, which is going to circumvent my main defense, which is the front line. Yeah. Nice play. Nice play. Okay. Do you like your dragon? What should we do here? Okay, archery can play in the first position. I don't know that I want to do a big archery play, but let's think about this. So we'll throw out the dragon for the lightning dragon for sure. So what if we just went crazy with archery? Because we do have a strong archery team. No, that's enough. You know what? That's enough. And then we're gonna drop double triage. And see, this play is double triage to let the Wave Brood live longer, and the Wave Brood with a taunt, and then my archery is going to do what it needs to do. But also keep in mind that Kelpinishi and Angelic Mandarin are both high hit points, I think 8 and 7 respectively, which is to say that I'm going to have 3 different tanks. Whatever's in the first position. Ooh, let's drop Bakjira. So we got the Bakjira. Yeah, Bakjira with the big heal, the big hit points. The void and the strengthen, plus the cleanse in case he gets, you know, afflicted. And then we got 3 huge tanks. Now again, our weakness is really the back end, or maybe an opportunity play, but we have a taunt. So I think I like this. I don't know how he would, like, if he does a big opportunity play, what's he gonna do? He's gonna hit my brood, right? And we have double triage. Opportunity is probably his best bet. And if he did things like the Deep Lurker, you know, he could get through the brood quite quickly. But if he tries... I wonder if Lightning Dragon is not the play. A 3rd triage could be interesting. And then just let the Axemaster do his thing. But look, how much I'm only doing 3... I'm doing... No, I'm gonna... Yeah. Yes, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try it. Triple triage. I was worried he might try this. So, archery... what's it called? All friendly... Return fire. I was worried that there might be a return fire monster. I wasn't expecting this summoner. I was expecting like a Onyx Sentinel. And then I was thinking, what if my archery monsters just end up killing themselves? And so this is, I don't know that this is going to work because Still has a bunch of DPS. But is it possible the Wave Brood is going to do enough damage to the attackers that we might make it out of this? I don't know yet. We got double heal on the Bokjir with a gigantic hit point pool of, I think, what will be 18. Find out. Then we got another 16 on the Wave Brood. This is a very interesting battle. I've never seen this before. Got the rust too, so that took down 2 of the armor. The triple triage. I've not run a triple triage before, but I like it. Look, he is capable of bringing 9 damage onto my Bokjir, but the Bokjira is, my Bokjira is at 4 speed versus Sea Monster at 2. That's largely because of Buddy Boy here, Kitty. I think we are going to be just fine. Wow. Love it. Yeah, that's that now. Once that Sea Monster went down, there's really, at this point, if he couldn't take me out with the Sea Monster, he's not going to take me out without this. And Brood is still kicking it. Brood's actually thriving with the triple triage. Yeah, you guys probably aren't going to be, many of you won't be able to afford the Scale Doctor, but it is an amazing card. And, you know, if you're invested for the game long run, I would keep my eye on, you know, whether you can snag one for cheap some future date. But then you can do something like this. Kelp Initiate might be expensive too. You have to I do this a lot. I do triage with my blue team very, very often. This is a very powerful card, especially with the kitty. Because one of the best ways to neutralize kitty is by afflicting your main tank. And if they afflict my main tank, then the kitty's heal becomes neutralized and irrelevant. And so it's so important that you have a cleanse on your team. Now, Kelp Initiate is a really good one because he also has the triage and he has 8 hit points, which makes him a strong secondary tank. Most triage monsters, most cleanse monsters are far smaller, like they have 3, 4, 5 hit points. And so I like that one particularly. And I think it you know, yes, it's expensive, but maybe that's something, if you run a higher level blue team, that's something I would be looking at if I were you. Someone go for. And before we do that, let's go Lightning Dragon rental. So the Lightning Dragon right here, you go max Lightning Dragon. So max level alpha Lightning Dragon rents for about, well, 44 DEC a day. That's that one. So it's so different than that one, right? Like 150. And this guy comes in really light. I bet that gets rented quickly. But, you know, 44, what would that be? If I assumed I could get 45 DEC a day times, 365 divided by 0.0034. 16,500 times 0.0035. So it's about 57 bucks a year to hold a card that I know will appreciate, that I can use on my land to farm it. And that's at the low price, which is not consistent with the regular price. So I think it's probably closer to 100. I'm excited for that pickup. And then what was I also wanting to talk about? Oh yeah, what's the cost? Kelp Initiate, and then we'll wrap there because it's 4 o'clock. So yeah, the Kelp Initiate's definitely expensive, $3.80, but you're only talking 400 bucks-ish for a max, and you could stay tuned, and there might be one that pops in at lower than that, like say 300 bucks. It's such a powerful card. It has so much great utility, 9 hit points, triage, cleanse. It's got so much going for it, high speed. It really can be a tank in certain low mana matches for you on your water team. It's a great monster, and it is a modern reward card, so it'll be permissible in the modern rank battles. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.